little bit of trouble getting them to not explode.
Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be making
The lost McDonald's Onion Nuggets.
I've never heard of an onion nugget.
Neither have I, 'cause that's because they were marketed before we were ever born. Back in the 1970s, the precursor to the McDonald's chicken nugget.
What is an onion nugget? I don't even know what we're making right now.
Imagine, if you will, an onion ring, but diced so that there was even more batter and then deep fried.
I mean, I like bloomin' onion, so if it's similar to that, I'm sure it'll be delicious.
Tastier, crispier, portable, better all around. Maybe. We've never had it. This recipe comes to us from the absolute madmen over at OK Cooks, who have painstakingly recreated this from the annals of history.
Let's get started.
So to start, we have a couple of these sweet onions, which we are going to dice up. Now that we've got our onions prepared, we just need to make our wet batter. And we're gonna start by combining our dry ingredients. We have 90 grams of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of yellow cornmeal, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And finally, we've got a bit of homemade seasoned salt. Seasoning salt? Seasoning salt, which we have seasoned. We're gonna take about a 3/4 tablespoon of that. This is just kosher salt, paprika, cayenne, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. These we are just going to whisk to combine.
Put a little more salt in it just for extra.
We're gonna add a little bit more salt into it just for extra flavor. How much of it did I miss?
Most of it.
To this, because it is a wet batter, we are adding a 3/4 cup of almost milk. It tastes just like milk, but grayer. These we're just going to whisk together. Our onions we are adding directly into our prepared batter. And we are then just going to mix to combine. I want to make sure everything gets thoroughly coated, and I want to make sure all the little onion bits were properly broken up.
So what makes this a nugget?
A nugget is a minced mixture which has then been battered on the outside and deep fried. So for instance, an onion ring, it is not a minced substance. It is not a mixture. It is not going to be a nugget. But if you dice the onion and then you batter and fry it, then it becomes an onion nugget. So now we are almost ready to start our cooking, but we first had to assemble our deep frying station. So we have our dolloper. We want about 1 teaspoon of batter mixture going in at a time. These are little baby guys. They are not a substantial bite. They're going to be about 1/3 of the size of an actual chicken nugget. They're going to be crispy little bites. We have got our prepared and portioned onion mixture. We have got our vegetable oil, which we're going to keep heated between about 300 and 350. We have got our spider drainer to help pull these out at the correct time. And then we've got our paper towel lined plates, which we are going to be letting them drain off into. Now the strategy proposed by the OK Cooks was to gently lower a teaspoon of the batter into the oil and then let it fall off the spoon from there. It's on there good. I think that works well. We are going to let these fry just until golden brown. There's not a set time there. We just want to make sure they're crispy on both sides. So I am just lowering the batter into the oil and then gently scooping it off with a second spoon. We'll see how well that technique holds up. It looks like might be a little bit loose. A little bit loose. And just as they come out, I'm going to hit them with a little bit more of the seasoning salt. Oof, that's not the way.
Oh no, that's important.
So we're having a little bit of trouble getting them to not explode and fall all over the place. So we're going to try something a little different. That's why we wear it. Nope, not that. Hey, that worked. For these, we are going to want a dipping sauce because, obviously. And I don't like just ketchup, and I don't really think an aioli is going to fit here, so we need bloomin' onion sauce. That is not too hard to throw together ourselves. We're just going to add about a half cup or so of mayo, about a tablespoon of ketchup. I want it a little spicy, so I'm going to add about, ooh, that's hairy, 2 full tablespoons of horseradish, fibrousy. I'm going to add about a third of a teaspoon of paprika, about the same of cayenne, about 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, a little bit of oregano, not too much, and then some black pepper. Smells a little horseradish heavy, but I think it'll do. It's got some kick, it's got a bit of zing. It is orange, so I think that checks all the boxes. I think we're ready to eat. I'm hungry.
Okay, let's do this. It smells so good.
I am starving to death.
You go first. I already kind of tried some.
Oh my god, that's so good.
You just can't go wrong with fried onion.
I'm surprised that there's not much of an onion bite. That first one was just like, it was all fried, crispy shell. This guy looks... No! That is a sizable nugget.
It's delicious. And this bloomin' sauce is really good too.
It really doesn't even need it though. I can't taste too much of the flavor in the batter, but the onions are so sweet.
I think the batter could have used a lot more salt. I was worried that adding the additional salt would be too much. It's not.
It's sweet, it's light, it's crispy. I think it pairs really well with this Thousand Island sauce because it's salty and spicy. It's very flavorful.
Isn't this a bloomin' sauce?
What did I call it?
Thousand Island.
It's not Thousand Island, it's a bloomin' onion. It's salty, it's spicy, it's got a lot of flavor. It pairs so well with these crispy sweet onions.
I feel like we didn't have to like make it into a ball. It might have been better if we just, maybe I just think onion nuggets aren't like the best. I think like just onion strips would have been good.
I was thinking that too, like onion fries, but then you'd be biting. I don't want to bite and chew through onion because that's my problem with an onion ring. You bite it, it all slips out. Hate it. I hate it.
No, but like a bloomin' onion where each individual strand is coated.
It's better. It'd be an improvement over onion rings. But I like how this isn't, like with the chicken McNugget, there's nothing holding it together. Like you bite it and it's all just dissolves into crunchy, sweet onion little bits.
Are you gonna eat that? Yeah, see, I like these little crispy ones more than the giant nuggets. I think the giant nuggets taste more greasy too. Oh.
The giant nuggets did get more greasy. They got soft really quick. I think there's just so much moisture in there that probably got released. But I don't dislike them at all.
I think it's a beer.
Doesn't look great inside. Ooh, we do have one.
I know, but it's 12.
You can drink 2. I want them bigger than a single piece. I wonder if it would have been better to mince them to see if they would hold together better that way.
No.
What about if we froze them after we mashed them into a patty?
I'm a simple person. I don't like overcomplicating things. I think single pieces are good. You get maximum crunchy.
What if they were not onion strips, but onion half strips? So you could grab like 3 or 4. There is almost too much horseradish.
I was concerned about several things in this sauce.
Such as?
The oregano and the horseradish.
Do you taste the oregano?
No, but I know it's there.
Why is that bothering you so much?
Because it's like pizza.
Yeah, I feel like these are too small because I get dip on my hands when I try to get in there.
So, would you make this again?
I would definitely want to eat these again, but I feel like we need to narrow down how to portion them out.
And I think we need to add more flavor to the breading.
It's good. It's good for you. All around a good lunch.
Basically vegetables.
Basically vegetables. And it's in vegetable oil, so. What changes would you make to the batter?
Probably more of all the...
Flavorings?
Yeah.
There's nothing here I didn't love. If we can get it to perfect little portions, and we tried about 15 different techniques, if we can get those perfect little discs, and I don't think we need to eat any other food ever again. So thank you guys for watching.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
We'll be back here every Wednesday and Sunday. Bye.
Bye.